Crowd Theater. It's Sam Deutsch.
Welcome to the show with Sam Deutsch. I'm Sam Deutsch. This is the show. Today's monologue is going to be a little different. We're going to actually try something. Most of you know Keegan as our sound guy. Keegan, wave. But what you don't know is he actually runs the lights for our show, and he does a really good job of that. But every week we always want to do cool things. We want to strobe, we want to change colors, all that kind of cool stuff that these lights do, but we always forget about it. So Keegan told me to remind him today, so he doesn't know I'm going to do this, but I'm just going to do it right now during the monologue. I'm going to go sit over here at the desk so the lights can hit me right, and I'm going to have Keegan on call, and we're going to run the gamut of the lights right now. So Keegan, let's strobe to start it off. Oh, I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone right now. This is amazing, or like laser tag or something. All right, let's take the strobes off, and let's give me some blue. Can we make me blue? Am I getting blue, Jose? No? All right. So it doesn't come up on camera that well. Let's see if we can try a different color. Maybe bring the highlights down. Oh, green? He's going green with this is pretty cool. Do I look green? Oh, no, he's changed it to red, green, and red. That's like Christmas colors. And orange. Oh, I don't like this one. This one's pretty shitty. Oh, and he kills me with the bright lights this time. Let's bring that strobe back on. Oh! All right. We'll be right back. We're going to have a guest today. It's going to be really interesting stuff. We're going to have a little surprise for you later on. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stick around. And I'm going to be right back with Jose. Thanks. And back here with Jose right now. Jose, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty well.
Cool, cool. So you're wearing a new shirt.
This is a new shirt.
And it's, as you told me, Captain Marvel?
It's Captain Marvel, who now they call Shazam, but I won't get into that because that's super nerdy.
There's no room on this show for you to talk about that.
So our viewership will just dip.
I don't know. We don't know who watches. It could be a lot of nerds. But speaking of nerds, you did some, as I call it, nerd shit yesterday.
I did nerd shit, yeah.
This weekend in Chicago.
There's the C2E2.
C2E2.
At McCormick Place.
Tell me, what does C2E2 stand for?
Chicago Comics and Chicago Comics Exposition. Entertainment Expo. There we go. Okay. So C2E2.
Two C's, two E's.
Two E's. No.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty solid. It's pretty fun.
I mean, like, it's also right now going on is like March Madness, which is like sports shit.
Which is, yeah.
Which is like, you always say like it's just as nerdy. Like
it is just as nerdy. I remember one time you were like, "Oh, we can't do this thing because I gotta go do this," and I was like, "If it's some sports shit," and I was like, "If it was me, you would have made fun of me."
Yeah, it was probably like the fucking Super Bowl though.
It wasn't the Super Bowl. It wasn't the Super Bowl. You wanted to catch the Bulls game, is what it was.
It was the first Bulls game.
There you go. That's just as nerdy as me waiting in line to go see like Batman Superman.
It's so much worse though because I've just watched that game in my house alone. You know, like it's so much. I wasn't even like with like a group of like other nerds. You know.
Were you wearing like your jersey? Do you wear your jersey when you watch games? I feel that's pretty like I'm in it.
Yeah, it's just like you wearing Master Captain Marvel.
Like they gave him like three titles.
Yeah. Who's your favorite superhero?
Captain America is my favorite superhero.
Then why are you wearing a Captain Marvel shirt? You do have a Captain America shirt.
I do have a Captain America shirt.
What's Captain America's real name? I feel like that's not even nerd shit. I feel like most people know that now because of Chris Evans.
Probably, yeah, because of Chris Evans.
But I don't know his real name.
Steve Rogers. Do you know?
No, well, you said it.
Steve Rogers.
I wasn't even going to be close. I was going to say his name was like Dale.
His name was Dale Stevens.
I liked Static Shock.
Where's the Static Shock movie?
Donald Glover could be Static Shock.
That's perfect.
I know.
Have you thought about this before?
Yeah, obviously. When they were like, oh, he should be Spider-Man, I was like, he could totally be Spider-Man. But he should be Static Shock.
Be Static Shock. That's amazing.
Donald Glover, be Static Shock. Now it's time for our favorite part of the week, Aaron's Boring Fact.
Aaron's Boring Fact of the Week. Hey, everybody. My name is Aaron. I'm here with a boring fact.
I'm going to try something a little different today in that today, instead of just standing with my hands at my side, I'm going to put my hands in my pockets. We'll see how it works. So I get 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah, that feels good. That feels good. So the boring fact of the week is the root of your fingernail is called the sinus, and that's where your fingernail stems from. It just, I don't know, it grows kind of magically, and that's it.
It's called what?
It's the sinus.
Say it again.
Sinus.
Sinus? Can you spell it?
SINUS.
Spell it to the camera.
SINUS.
Cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Aaron. We'll be right back with our interview. Stick around. Welcome back. It's time for our interview. Let's bring out our guest. He's a very talented fashion designer. He's the owner, CEO, founder of Breeze Clothing Company, and he's the creative director of SAV Couture. It's come out in 2020. Let's bring him out. SAV.
What's up, guys?
How's it going?
Good.
How you doing? Thanks for coming.
Doing well, yeah, man, of course.
So, I got everything right?
Absolutely, man.
There's
yeah.
a lot of...
Yeah, a lot behind my belt these days.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about that. Like, tell me about what is Breeze Clothing Company?
Breeze Clothing Company. Well, I started that about 2 years ago, almost. Started with some friends, usually end without, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just kidding. It was a really fun project. They were just really enduring school at the time, so I kind of took it on myself from there. But what built was the culture that came with Breeze. Breeze was a landmark for my town, at least.
Mm-hmm.
There's not much out there. I'm from the Quad Cities, so
Okay.
it was really neat to take that angle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Quad City are you from?
Moline, to be
Moline.
exact, yes.
Same thing with Wall Street, who we had on
That's
earlier.
right, yeah.
So you guys know each other.
We go back.
And SAV Couture, what's that?
SAV Couture, well, it's a couture line starting. It's going to launch in 2020. So just kind of a project that I took into my own hands. I want to change the world this time, so.
Wow.
Yeah, man, that's
Well,
big.
what does that mean? I kind of have an understanding of couture,
Yeah.
but like, tell me a little bit more. Like, what does
So
it mean?
couture is clothing made to fit the person.
Uh-huh.
So really what it will be a visual representation shown, and from that point, if someone orders, it'll be couteured to their fit.
Okay, cool. Why 2020? Like,
Why
what goes into
2020 is important for me? I feel that gives me enough time to take the appropriate angle.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just cutting right in, I really want to learn a lot more before I get there.
Oh, okay.
And then, dude, Yeezy's running, so.
Okay, then Kanye West running for president.
Absolutely.
Maybe you can outfit him.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Hey,
But
someday.
Breeze, you can get right now. It's available.
Yes. We're sold out right now, but spring launches as soon as April. So.
Wow. And you're sold
We're
out
back
because
out.
I guess it was a huge
Quick
hit.
hits, yeah, man.
It was a huge hit.
It was a lot of hits.
That's awesome. What's the inspiration behind Breeze? Like, because Breeze is like wind. Like, what is that?
Well, it's more so like feel the breeze. So
Okay.
capture yourself feeling the breeze. Where are you at?
Oh,
Question for you.
where am I at?
Yeah, feeling the breeze.
I'm here, man. I'm sitting on
We're in
the
Chicago.
show.
Perfect. Windy City.
Yeah, it
Best
is.
place.
Yeah,
Cool.
that is
Sweet.
cool. When did you start off with fashion? Like, what was?
I've always been into art, and fashion was something I was never able to get my hands on. So, we've all been in stores. Ooh, that price tag. That drove me to get into it, learn about it, learn the textiles, things like that. Get those clothes in my body how I want them. So, fashion was a way for me to express my art.
Cool. So, your full name is?
My government name.
Your government name is?
I am Marcus Anderson.
Marcus Anderson.
Correct.
But you go by Sav.
Mark Sav.
Mark Sav.
That's right. Yes.
Where's that from?
Sav is actually coined. I had a couple business partners I was telling you about that I started with. They just kind of coined me being savvy. So it ended up being Mark Savvy, and then we cut the VY, and we're Mark Sav.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You got a big ring on.
Thanks, dude.
That
Thanks.
just like come on.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's from my grandfather, actually.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
Family heirloom.
absolutely.
What do you think of Jose's new shirt?
That shirt's stellar. Will you explain it to me a little bit?
It's a Captain Marvel shirt,
Okay.
and I got it for my birthday.
Neat.
And that's all it is. I just really like the design of it a lot.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you like superheroes?
You know, I can't say I'm into that kind of
Okay.
thing. I don't dislike superheroes,
Right.
but I don't find hours
Do you-
spare to watch them.
Do you think the superhero fashion is cool?
Sure, costuming's awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you have like a? I know you're not that into superheroes, but you know
Right.
of superheroes. Who has
Yeah.
like the coolest fashion sense?
Well, man, that's tough. You know, I like things that almost look like they shouldn't be worn as clothes. So I'm gonna say the Hulk because he just wears it tattered.
That's
it's
cool.
raw. Dude,
That's cool.
Yeah, that's organic enough.
All right,
The Hulk.
so I mean, you're a fashion guy. You're one of the first fashion designers we've had on. Wall Street was on, but he was more of
Yeah.
a rapper.
Right.
But you're like the first like full fashion guy who has his own clothing company.
Right.
So we decided we're gonna try to do something a little interesting and have like a fashion show
Dude, yeah.
with
yeah.
our crew. So we're gonna take a break for a second, and we're
Cool.
gonna come right back, and we're gonna do the fashion show.
Sweet, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome. So stick around. That's gonna be a lot of fun for you to see. We'll be right back with Sav and his clothing from Breeze Clothing Company.
Cool.
Thanks. Welcome back. I'm here with Sav, and we're about to do the world's smallest fashion show. So let's get things started. First up, wearing a couture piece is my trusty loyal sidekick, Jose. Jose, come on out here and style it off for us.
Look at that.
Can you tell me a little bit about this one, Sav?
Yeah, so this is really easy to do actually. The color on that shirt, this shirt was originally black. It's called bleach washing, acid washing. Little mix of water, little mix of bleach, some rubber bands, tie-dye. Look at that.
Wow. And it's Nirvana, so what inspired using your Nirvana there?
You know what? More so than the band Nirvana, I'm a fan of Kurt Cobain as a person. So for me, cut the chest, open the heart. There you go.
Jose, style off your hairy chest for a minute. Thank you, Jose.
Perfect. Yeah.
Thank you, and we'll see you later. Thanks, Jose. Next up, wearing a piece from the Breeze fashion line is Franny. And this is part of a 3-piece series. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Correct. This is the beginning of the Fly series here, actually. So this piece here, actually, in fact, the entire series illustrates the ability to fly. So you'll notice all 3 shirts will include some sort of a projectile. So
That's cool. Thank you, Franny.
thanks, Fran.
All right, up next is Aaron, wearing another Breeze Fly shirt. This one's a little bit more understated.
Absolutely. This is for our subtle customers. So we have a little pocket tee here. Got the bee, got the wing. We're flying. We're up.
Really, that's very cool. And what is the material of these shirts?
These are 90% cotton, 10% polyester.
Ooh, 90% cotton. That feels good on the skin.
It's a neat blend. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Aaron. Thank you. Please get the fuck out. And last but certainly not least, wearing another Breeze shirt is Keegan. So let's bring Keegan out
My
here.
favorite.
This is a favorite. This is most people's favorite. Is your favorite too?
Absolutely, yes.
Wow.
This is the eye catcher. This is called the Fly shirt. This is the series T-shirt here.
It really pops.
It does. It does.
So-
it's a color blend.
Let me ask you, do you draw these designs yourself?
In fact, I don't. They start as sketches in my head, okay? I push them over to another sketch artist that's better than I.
Oh.
And from there, I admit my defeat on graphic design and I push it to another person yet again.
Okay.
And we meet with the manufacturer from that point. So
That's cool.
someday I might have the skill of him.
So are these screen print or are these?
These are silk screen prints, yes, they are.
All right, thanks, Keegan. So that concludes the world's fastest, smallest fashion show. Everybody looked great. I just want to ask you a few questions first. Where can people get these? Are these shirts still available?
They're not. These are amongst the series that sold out. So I actually pulled a leg or two to get these for you. on the
Oh,
show.
really?
So yeah, man.
Wow.
You can visit us, however, on just type in www.breezeclothingco.online. You'll find us.
www.breezeclothingco.online.
That's correct.
That's your website. I've been on it. It looks great. The
Thanks.
shirts look great. I can't wait. Tell me a little bit about the next series that you're bringing out.
Yes, so stuff coming up. We are going to launch Spring 16 in April. So what's to come out? It's much more vibrant. we're just looking for better vibes this time, better fall throughs, and hopefully the vibe stays the same.
I can't wait to see them. I hope you come back when they're ready.
Absolutely.
Thank you for watching the fashion show. Thanks for hanging out with me and Sav, Jose, Franny, Aaron, Keegan. It was a great time. Hope you enjoyed it. We're going to take a little spring break. We'll be back in 2 weeks. See y'all later. Thanks.